Yo, what's going on, y'all? I wanted to come and bring y'all a different type of topic tonight. Handle your business. Let me share this video. Let me see who up in here. Be sure, yo, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Don't forget me. It don't require nothing but the dook. That's it. Let me just share this so everybody can get this video. Because people be like, yo, son, I be missing the live. So, gotta make sure I get this out. Alright, we good to go. Alright, let me backtrack. Yo, shake the world, what's up? For real. What's going on, everybody? I'm sorry, I got my finger on this side of the camera. Yo, Anthony, what's good, bro? I saw your comment. It's been a minute you've been up in here, man. What's going on with you? Let me tap in here. Let me see who else up in here. Y'all, everything gets good. I'm going home. I believe it's gonna be next week. Y'all, if y'all ain't see the last video, I did a whole year on the road. You know, I end up earning some new critics, you know, so I'm definitely, you know, I ruffled some people's, I wouldn't have did that. Oh, it's more than that. Listen, what I do is what I do for me. What you do for you is what you do for you. You know? But anyway, yo, Zoe, what up? So anyway, I got to get my, well, I didn't go nowhere today. I've been parked since the weekend because they had loads that was going to Virginia and then from Virginia down to North Carolina, but I didn't want that because I don't do the multi-delivery stuff because it's always a headache with those type of loads. So, yo, what up? C-Laws, what up? So, I didn't take nothing this weekend. I told my dispatcher, like, if we can't find something straight, direct, down south, nah, I'll chill. But anyway, since I was sitting around, I had to go to CIT last night because I went to go see if I can get the leaf springs to replace my leaf springs on the front of the truck, but they on back order, so that ain't happen. Then I had to get clips for my side panel because one of my side panels fell off, which is the steps on my Volvo, so it was damaged, so I'm replacing both those panels on the passenger side. Then I got the side panels painted the original color of my truck. Now my truck gonna look mismatched because the paint on my truck faded from the original color, and I saw the original from the original color, and I see the new panels with the original color, and I think I'm gonna get the whole truck painted. So yeah, so I'm gonna find out what that's gonna run me. But anyway, for all of y'all out here, or for all of y'all that's home, don't matter if you're a truck driver or you got your own personal business back home, you working from home, it's getting close to that time. I know I never did one of these videos, so I was like, let me just do this. I figure it's probably gonna be bored, but I said, hey, let me do this. So I got these yellow envelopes from Walmart because, let me show y'all. I can't even grab all of them. No, I got all my business receipts. So, you know, it's that time of year, you know, give my business receipts to my tax people and everything like that. So, the way I do it is, like, I'll do like receipt, fuel, and I'll put the months in on top of my receipts. Let me show you one of my, I got receipts right here. So here's one of my fuel receipts. I put on the top how much I spent in fuel and the month, the date, and the year. So when I send it to my tax people, they ain't gotta fight and be, where's the date? They got, you know, it's more easier for them. I make it easier for them. And each envelope I have already broken down by the months. So you can do you can do quarterly tax when you're a 1099, which I am, or you can wait to the end of the year. Whatever you prefer. You know, everybody's gonna be like, yo, D, what up? You know, everybody gonna be like, yo, why you wait to the end of the year? Just because I just did this year. You know, you can sit here, and I have a company that does taxes for owner operators. So you can use your phone and cam scan the receipts and sit here for hours and then you gotta black and white it, then tap the phone and do the next receipt, and whoop. You know, and it's tedious, it's tiring. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, like all my receipts, I write everything that I have on it. If it's fuel, if it's notebooks, if it's pen, because all of this is a business write-off when you have your business. So yes, the objective is to save money. And, you know, a lot of people will tell, you know, everybody has their own method. Everybody will tell you, oh, learn how to do things yourself, learn how to fix things yourself so you don't spend so much money up front. And I agree with them. And then I don't follow that rule. You know, I take my truck, I get it fixed, I get the receipt, I write it off. The less I have to pay in tax when it comes to my business, because I have those receipts showing my loss. So that's the way I do it. It works for me. Might not work for you. You got to do your homework to see if it works for you. But for me, I didn't have to kick out so much in paying Uncle Sam taxes when it comes to me being self-employed and having my company. So my cell phone is a write-off. I got my iPass, so I, you know, for tolls. What else? Shower. All right, let me go through here. Which 1099 company you rock? Oh, you know who I rock with? ATBS. That's who I have do my taxes. ATBS. ATBS. So, if I have any tax questions, I have I think there's like 3 different accounts, but I got the one where I can call and ask for tax advice. Or, you know, is this a good move as far as like, I want to move my business from one state to another state. Can you find the tax rate for me? I mean, I can find it myself, but I also call because this is their expertise. They the experts in that particular field. So, I did all my receipts for 2020. I'm not done. We still in November. This is a fuel receipt from the 5th. I went to the spa yesterday. Here's the fuel receipt for the spa. reserve parking, showers, Tide for your clothes, to wash clothes. Also, I got a receipt book. Make sure you have a receipt book, so when you washing clothes at the truck stop, you write down what you paid on the machine as far as washing your clothes. So I got Tide, which is detergent, Bounce, which is fabric softener, Cat Scale when I'm scaling loads, fuel, what else? All of this is fuel receipts. $103 right here, and this was for a handle kit that I had to get for the steps. So when they put on my new side panels, $103 right there. The spar for an hour was $60. I gave the lady a $10 tip, so that came up to $70. I've been out here grinding. As far as writing your food off, from what ATBS told me, keep up with how many days you out on the road, because the government is supposed to give you per diem for the amount of days you've been out on the road. So on my, I got these little truck stop calendars, like you can see right here, but up front, and every day I circle and cross out when the day is done, because that lets me know I went home this time. So just like last year, I took off 2 months. So the last day I was here in the truck, I circled, and then when I came back out and got back to the truck, I put a line through all the weeks, because that let me know I was off from this day to this day, and this is when I started running again. Hold up, let me get some questions in here. Miss Diva! So, how much ATBS charge? Let me see. I think it's $27 a week, the one I got. And, of course, that's a write-off because you're paying for a service as a 1099, self-employed, CEO, whatever you want to call yourself, So I believe it's $27. I believe it's about $27, $28. It's a real good service. I had them from, what's this, 2020? I think I had them since 2017 when I was doing lease purchase over at Men's Store. I think I've been had them, because that's when I got my LLC done. So, all right, let me go up in here. Utah, it's cold. Okay, are you leased on? Yeah, I got my truck under a company. Man, download the app, take pictures of the receipt, auto store expenses 2020. I ain't collecting receipts. Good info though, for sure. Hey, black market, like I said, everybody has their own way. This is just the way I do it. Yeah, I can sit here and do the receipts at the end of the week on every Sunday, Monday through Sunday, and then Sunday, whatever I got in receipts, I can sit there and scan it. Sometimes I get caught up doing other things, so one week falls into the next week, and then now I got 2 weeks worth of receipts. But you know what? My people like, listen, you can put it in the envelope, go to the UPS store, mail it in. I went and got 3 money orders today, paid off some quarterly taxes, right off. The fee for the money orders and the stamps. Because I figured out how not to pay so much in tax. I'm not a tax advisor. This is what I do. I see how much I have to pay on the amount that my company makes. And hey, I'm happy with it. Hey, bless you too. Let me move these paper clips. Hold on. And now I'm actually sitting in my bed and not in the driver's seat. Okay, question. I work full-time for a company with a W-2, but I have someone wanting me to work weekends, 1099. Can that be done legally? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you work for that person on the weekend, wait, hold up. Did I catch your name? Oh, Johnny. If you work for that person on the weekend and they give you a 1099, just know the money that he pays you, you got to put money to the side because you're going to have to take care of the taxes that he don't take out for you, the withholding taxes. So just put some money to the side so you can handle your taxes when it's time to do your taxes. So also what I did, for those that want to know, I do investing. I spoke to my tax advisor, my representative today, and I went back into my investment apps because I had to go get my 1099s and send those in. So ATBS also handles my investment 1099s for that money that I made on the stocks that paid me out a check. Even though I didn't take the money out, I just reinvested it, I still have earned income. What stocks look good? I got to do another video on that for you, brother. So I'll definitely keep that. I'll definitely keep that in mind as far as the video go. How much did you take home after expenses running after 1 year? I got to go back in my folder and look at it. 22% on the side. Okay, big face trucker. But it's all new. You know what I mean? All of this is new because y'all know I've been at mega carriers. They already, you're a W-2. You ain't worrying about putting receipts away and having to take care of all of this. But I'll tell you one thing though, as having my own business and the freedom, like knowing that someone can't fire me, is the most beautifulest feeling there is. And that's one side of it. But then you got the moments when one situation happened with the truck and you just go in the shop, you come out the shop, and next week something else happens and you back in the shop. So 1 week I spent $1,200. I forgot what happened. I spent $1,200 because my water pump and something else happened. Then the following week, I ended up spending $5,000 because one of my fuel injectors went bad. So I was losing power in the truck, so I had to take that to the shop, plus the hotel on top of that. And I think I stayed in the hotel for about a day. The total bill came up to like $4,989. So you might as well just say $5,000. And when you start making a lot more money, y'all, I understand a lot of us come from not having nothing. I'm one of them. I know a lot of us come from where we was living check to check, because I was one of them. And I know a lot of us come from not barely having more than $500 in the bank account, and I was one of them. When you start making better money, start changing your mindset about how you manage your money. Start putting that money up for emergencies. If something goes down with my truck, like I've been sitting since Saturday. Today's what? Tuesday? I ain't do no running. I ain't deliver nothing. I was running around. I went to the check cashier place. I got some money orders. I went to Walmart, did food shopping and stuff like that. So, okay, enough though. I thought indulge. I heard that marijuana stocks is going to be pretty profitable. Okay, you talking to the dude that was asking about the stocks. I got you. Yes, sir. The best feeling. Yeah, Frank. Yeah. What investment apps can you trust? And okay, y'all got me. I gotta go and do a video on what investment apps I use and everything like that. And cause I did a financial video not too long ago. And we definitely gotta put up, because the thing is, having your own business, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Tire can blow. Like if I'm renting the trailer, so that's a write-off. You know, the company I'm hauling under, the owner charges me a trailer rental a week. So that's a write-off. Now, if one of the trailer tires blow on me, I'm responsible for replacing that tire. Yeah, it sucks. Every company has its different policies, but this is the game. So, no biggie. Yeah, I don't own the trailer. And yeah, I feel like, okay, if the tire blow on the trailer, the owner should take care of it because it's his trailer, but I'm renting that trailer. So, you know, if you don't like it, go get your own trailer, right? You ain't forced to pull no one's trailer. I'm not forced to pull no one's trailer. I can go get my own trailer. You know, if I don't like the stipulations and the guidelines that come with pulling the trailer, you know what? I'll go right to utility. Let them go ahead, run my credit score, see my credit score is good, and okay, what you need me to put down? Or that's if I want to go buy the trailer, or I can go to utility and be like, yo, I want to lease a trailer. Either way, it's still going to be some type of money exchanged. So, Carlos, what up? So, what else I would say? So, you buy you a laptop for out here, write-off. Entertainment is a write-off. So, you buy a TV for the truck. I just bought a new refrigerator for my truck. Like, I got me a new laptop right here. And I got to go in my Apple account because I got to get my receipt because I got to send that in. So, that's a write-off. Notebooks, books, pens, pencils, tools. What else? If you pay for internet at the truck stop, laundry, clothing. What else? Your ELD is a write-off. So, East Coast, what up? So, yeah, you can write your cell phone off. You can write. I write my cell phone off. Hey, sis. I write my cell phone off. And that's the thing about being in business. Sin, did you get a business credit card? I got my credit card with Discover. I got my Duns and Bradstreet number. I have me an account set up with Uline. And I have an office address that I'm also paying for. So you get a lot of perks and you got a better advantage when you are 1099 versus being a W-2. It's a lot more stuff you can write off. Like, I just bought me a new driver's seat. My driver's seat is $1,000 because my old seat was making my back sore because it's been the original seat. And I was just like, yo, you know what? It's time for a new seat. I bought brand new fog lights. Last time I caught up with my little bro, Red K Hauler, we was up in Lake Station, went to the chrome shop. Chrome is a write-off. If you buy chrome for your rims, that's a write-off. It's, you don't want to spend money on chrome, but why you think you see a lot of these drivers out here maxing? Because if they own the operators, they know what I know what they know. That's a write-off. Blue Beacon is a write-off. Trailer washouts, write-off. And, a lot of people tell you save as much money as you can. And, yeah, I agree with them. And, I have my method and they have their method. I don't disagree with them. I just do what I do. Everything you do is not going to work for me, and what works for me might not work for you, and what me and you do might not work for the third person. What else? Like just buying these, like I said, buying these envelopes from Walmart. Write off. I got PlayStation in the truck, write off. Games, write off. Movies, write off. I don't really got a lot of movies in the truck. What else? Deodorant, toothpaste, mouthwash, lotion, safety vest, GPS, your GPS, right? Get those, write it off. Because if you don't have something to write off, Uncle Sam gonna take off. Like, oh, you made this amount of money? Yo, come here, homie. How you doing? How you doing? I saw you make all that money. Let me get a cut of that. Right? Look into gettingdeep.com for business credit king. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you got a question about night. Okay. What you need to know about night? Hey Denise, how you doing? Sincerely, what up? Oh, okay. Do you use who do you use for TV provider, internet, since Verizon offering truckers packages? As far as my TV go, I don't have they have those direct TV dish. I don't have that on my truck because I barely watch TV. And as far as my internet service go, I have Sprint and Verizon. I'm only writing off my Sprint bill because my Sprint bill is the phone I'm using to speak to the broker. I only use one phone. As far as my TV go, I got my TV hooked up into the regular antenna, but I barely watch TV. Like if I'm sitting and I'm chilling and I'm not really working, I'll jump on my PlayStation, play Madden. So, Craig Beast, what up? Yeah, sneakers and clothes is a write-off. My boy T in the building. What up, T? Saying, can you help out on the course of operation as an owner-operator? I sure can. I'll make a video on it. I just saved the driver from getting in a bad situation yesterday. They was trying to finesse him. What's happening, stranger? Yo, Jack Black. I ain't nothing, man. Working. I've been sitting here all day doing receipts. And, I was just talking about business. For all of those that want to have their own business, it's that time of year. It's getting that time of year. This year's closing out. I've been on the road since last November. I'm going home for the first time since last November. Next week, you have YouTube on my PlayStation. How I watch TV. I have a jetpack through. Yeah, I got the jetpack right here. Yep. For those that's out here, Yep, I got the jetpack. I don't really, the reason I use my phone to do my YouTube is because I don't really want to use my hotspot data to upload the video, because that's just going to kill that data. So, '67 in the building. Yeah, hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It don't require nothing but the. So, yeah. So handling your business. Okay, I can see the comments on this phone, so I don't have to keep. Okay, ran local, did 110K, wrote off 46K. Also just picked up 19 pilot flying J fuel car that reports D&B trying to get a maintenance car. I feel you, Richard. Good thing, brother. Hey, Zoe, tell mom I said hey. Yeah, and for all of y'all that's out here that got Hulu and Netflix, that's a write-off. You know, so those things you can write off. You know, those things you can write off. Staying at the hotels is a write-off. Yo, King, what's going on? Nah, brother, I ain't big money, man. I'm just sinister, bro. Just working and grinding and living my life and staying in my lane. You know? That's it, man. I stay far away from the drama, man. Life is beautiful, man. I'm happy. To be a black man in America, I can sit here and say, yo, I'm happy in life, man. I ain't stressed. I feel good. I feel great. And, you know, I worked hard to get to where I'm at. And I'm looking forward to 2021. I got some big things in the making. And I was like, yo, let me come in here and do something on business and everything and show y'all all my crazy receipts, you know. So, and then what I'm going to do is, all right, hold on. Twan said, how did you start to get into the owner-operator side? Well, I always wanted to be an owner-operator from when I got in, before I even got in the game. And my first trainer was horrible. That was at Warner. Like, we started off cool, then he started with the shutting, oh, yo, shut up. And I'm like, listen, I had to call Warner, yo, get me off this truck before we have a problem. And when I got with Mike, which is my second trainer, Mike is still at Warner, actually training. He told me, he said, you know what? I'm gonna train you to be an owner-operator. Never let, what he said? He said, never let someone tell you there ain't no money in this game. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna show you something, but this ain't bragging purposes. And he showed me his settlement, and he was like, this is what you can make. And I was like, bet. And I told him I'm never gonna let him down. And to this day, I'll call my trainer. I love my trainer. My trainer's the greatest. He's my brother. Like, I could call him for anything to this day. And I always call him and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make you proud. He's like, brother, I'm already proud. I don't know how much prouder you can make me. I said, you see, Mike, why you always, my trainer always do that. I don't know how much prouder you can make me. I'm like, you see, watch this. So, let's get back up in the comments. Okay. Also, stay away from Gulfport Terminal. That hurricane messed up pretty. Yeah. Okay. King D. Raj, what's going on with the trucker named Jay? How he's doing? Oh, okay. Someone talking to someone else. Where's the dude that was asking me about night? Okay, do they accept drivers that need CPAP machines straight out of trucking school? I'm looking to go to the Carlisle location. Oh, up by Harrisburg. Yeah, Night does, see, they had drivers there that had the CPAP machine. Yep. Yep. Xavier, what up? Nothing much, man. I was sitting here doing all of my business receipts for those that's just chiming in, getting my business, getting everything together. You know, it's almost the end of the year. I'm going home next week. So get you your, for those that's out here, that's owner operators, lease purchase, start getting your stuff organized. I know you might be new to it. It's overwhelming, but hey, that's how you got to do it. Okay, you healing from a transplant. Man, okay. Much blessings to you, brother. I'm glad everything went good. Glad you still here. Much blessings to you. Speedy, I hope God bless you with a speedy recovery. So heading back to the BX. Yeah, I'm heading back to the Bronx next week. Going to go see my sister and them and everybody. I ain't see them since Thanksgiving of last year. I've been running, and you know, the thing about me running a whole year on the road wasn't to gloat. It was something I wanted to prove to myself. And I saw some critics come in the video from the last video when I talked about being on the road for a year. And they was like, yo, that ain't no life to live. You know, first of all, there's goals that I got written down that I want to achieve. And I love trucking. This is my second passion. So me doing a year on the road is not work, because this is a passion. There's a difference when you get up Monday morning and you got to go to work. You're like, oh, that's work. When I wake up, I'm like, yo, you know what? Thank you, Lord, for letting me see another beautiful day. I get to work towards my ultimate goals. I ain't got no supervisor over my head. You know, I get to drive. I stop when I want. I take a 30-minute break when I want. I got a TV in the truck. I got PlayStation in the truck. I got games in the truck. I got movies in my truck. I can get out my truck. I can go to the hotel if I want to. I can park the truck, get off to go to Vegas. I can do Airbnb. So where is it boring at? For those that want to say, oh, yo, being on the road a whole year, yo, it's more than life. Yeah, it's more than life. You know, I can stop, park, get in an Uber, go to a steakhouse, whatever I want to do, I'm able to do it. I don't have to, I'm not restricted. So, let me look up in these comments. Let's see what's going on. I did live my last load with Night on Friday, left on good terms. Always leave on good terms. Always, regardless how bad they treat you, always leave on good terms. Be the bigger person. Yo, Kurt, what up? Being on the road is life. Yeah. They don't get, right. Who was that? Hurricane Mill. Thank you, brother. I talked to my brother-in-law about this. You know, how the critics came in and was telling, not everyone is a critic, so I don't want to say that. The ones who had their opinion about me being on the road for a whole year. I've been unemployed for 2 years one time in my life. That's long. 1 year of me doing something I love to do, there's a difference. Y'all ever had a passion that you love to do and you can do it non-stop? You're not even worrying about the clock. You know how you, all right, for all my fellas, you know that one game you might have and you can sit at the TV from 7 in the morning to 7 at night or 2 in the morning, and your girl be like, babe, come to bed. All right, right after this game. Because that's your passion. You love it. This ain't work for me. This is my passion. I love this. I used to be a security guard. I worked at the airport. I hated going and do that. Why? Because that was work. There's a difference. And people got to understand there's a difference. When you do something that you love, time don't matter to you. When you do something that people get up, they go to work. Why? Because, I got to pay the bills. Oh, I'm sick of this job. I'm sick of this super. They miserable. But they go because why? I got to pay the bills. Bills got to get paid. Well, guess what? I'm doing something I love and my bills get paid. And I really don't have no bills because I live in my truck. I moved out the projects. I gave up the $1,500 rent. Let's look at the comments. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I got all new studio equipment. Everything is coming. Everything is coming right here. Here you go. For those that want to know, your boy Sinister, we get ready to get back in the lab. Me and Miss Diva, Trucker, me and her nephew get ready to get up in the studio. Here you go. Brand new microphone. Yeah, baby. Music is my first passion. And music is my first passion. Trucking is my second passion. And I think investing into the stock market is my third passion because, I love the stock market. Just the things that I learned and what these people know that we don't know. And now that I know, listen. Yup. So, I got boxes all over the floor in here. Excuse me, yo. Let's look at the comments. No one is going to do it. Yeah. And that's another thing. I understand what people saying about being on the road for a whole year. Not everybody is going to do that. I didn't do it for everybody else to go do it. I did it because it was something I wanted to prove to myself, and there's something I'm working towards. When you got your list of goals and you start really understanding what a lot of these CEOs know, and you start watching what wealthy people do, and you start watching what successful people do, and you get out the TV and you start watching all the Netflix movies and you start focusing on your business, you ain't got time to be sitting and playing around. We all got 24 hours in a day. What makes me more successful than someone else is what I do with my 24 hours. What someone does with their 24 hours that make them more successful than me, that's what it is. I'm a security guard too in the shelter in the Bronx in New York City working on my CDL. Ashley Martin. Listen, I'm from the Bronx. And for anybody who didn't know my story, I'm from the projects. I've been evicted. I've been on food stamps. I've been through child support. What else? I fell back on my child support. I'm off child support now because I finished that. I made sure I made that a goal in my life that I wasn't going to allow New York State to label me a deadbeat. Not going to happen. I wasn't going to give them that satisfaction of trying to make me a statistic in their system. Even though I was a statistic because just the different things they tried to do to get me caught up. But you know what? I stayed true to my grind. And being a security guard, ain't nothing wrong with that. Get your feet wet. We all started. I started from there. I used to do security back in the days for Dwayne Reed in New York City and make $6 an hour. And every Friday, I used to have to go down to Wall Street from the Bronx. It was a 2-hour trip on the train to go to Wall Street because the company didn't have direct deposit, to go get a $200 check. come all the way back to the Bronx, and to cash the check was a $3 fee. So I end up with what, $197 or something like that? And I was standing at the door of Dwayne Reed, checking in bags when people come in the store to shop, catching shoplifters. So I've been there. Then I also been in plain, undercover security where I was doing loss prevention for CVS Pharmacy. And I used to be dressed like this, regular. You didn't even know I was LP. And I did that, $10 an hour. I think my raise was like 50 cents. So when I left there, I was at $10.50. And, I ain't had no GED. I ain't had no high school diploma. So a lot of the good security jobs, you had to have a GED or a high school diploma. I ain't have none of that. I went all the way to 11th grade and dropped out, running the streets. So, but, don't feel bad. You're a security guard. Stay focused. You can do it. I did it. I still got my CDL book I used to take with me when I was going back and forth to public assistance, sitting on the train, sitting on the bus. I was reading that CDL. I kept that CDL in the back of my pocket like it was the Bible, because I said to my brother-in-law and my sister and them, trucking is going to give me the lifestyle that I want to live. So let me check these comments. I'm sorry, I'm just babbling. Yo, SoCal, what up? Hey, SoCal. Appreciate you. Tell your boy in the game, tell your boy in the industry, I went and got it. Tell him I said thank you. Tell him I said thank you. So, I have low paying jobs. I've been there. And let me go in here. Hold up. Yo, Asian show, what up, brother? So, yeah. I mean that. Security made a way. I had my 8-hour license, my 16, my fire guard, and stuff like that. And, hey, who was that? Ashley Martin. Keep grinding. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. And for all of y'all that want to get to that next level of what it is that y'all working towards, don't question when it's gonna happen. I had to learn how to get out of my own way, because I used to be like, oh man, when this is going to happen? When I'm going to get this? When I'm going to get that? It's going to come when the time is right. Just keep working, study every day, speak on it every day. Don't tell everybody to move, because not everybody's going to ride with you. You're going to lose some people. Once you get your CDL, and you come up off that level of income and you raise your level of income, you're going to start seeing the difference. Because see, now you studying, you ain't hanging out, you ain't politicking with too many people because you focused. But you starting to see your people like, yo, damn, y'all still doing the same thing? Like, yo, I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of living check to check. I'm tired of going to work and making someone else, working for someone else. Dealing with the nonsense, and then doing security. If someone don't come in, depending where you work at, you stuck for a double shift. Let me go see these comments. Hold up. Jonathan, he said, I decided I needed a change. Yeah. And I went to Ferrari driving school after I took my exams. Oh, yeah. I know about Ferrari. Yeah. I went to what's that company? Serrano and Son up on Gun Hill. And here's what I learned. The school wasn't accredited. You know, Ferrari's not accredited. So if you're looking to come OTR, like, yes, you can go there and get your license, but you're still gonna have to come out here and go through training to get that 250 hours of tractor trailer training. So I came into trucking with my Class A license because I got it in the Bronx. The problem was I couldn't go to no major companies because they was like, oh, the school is not accredited. That's how I learned about accredited truck schools. And that was in the beginning of me doing the whole YouTube. So I'm glad I'm touching this because a lot of us truckers got away from this. You know, we started, I'm going to go back to the basics for a lot of people coming in the game who don't get this no more. So let me know when you need to chop it up. Oh, yeah, I got you, SoCal. I got you. Craig Beats, congratulations. I got a Mac 2. I use Logic for my beats. Yo, Craig Beats, you got beats on your YouTube? Let me know if you got some beats on there. Because that's the next thing I'm working on. I'm working on getting my music company up. And so let me see what else. Slideshow, the producer, where are you thinking about buying your first home? Hey, bro, I mean, yo, you know what? I got my credit up. I came out here. My sister had the co-sign for me, so shout out to my sister Priscilla. My credit score was 543 when I came out here and trucking, man. And I started learning how to raise my credit score. And I'm at 749 right now. I already got me a realtor and everything. So, you know, I'm working on some things. You know, you can't throw everything out there because some people sitting in the cut might not comment, but they be hating low key. Like, just as hard as you praying for something to work for you, remember there's someone sitting and praying just as hard, if not harder, for you to fail. That's hashtag a sinister situation. Your haters will sit and watch you without you know. Like, they won't comment, none of that. But they'll sit and watch you. Like, yeah, all right. That ain't gonna work out for them. Word. Then when it work out for you because you ain't put it out there, they be mean, sick of him accomplishing things. You too can accomplish things too, hater. So, yeah, that's how you boost your business. Paydex, make 7 vendors purchase. Yeah, I got Uline. Net 30 accounts. I got me a Net 30 account. I got my Duns and Bradstreet set up. So, yeah. And you know, I don't really reach out to too many YouTube truckers. Like, I only mess with a selective. Man, these paper clips is driving me nuts. I only reach out to certain few YouTubers I rock with. I don't rock with everybody. Not saying I have problems with people. I just stay in my own lane. I do my own thing. I have my own team that is pushing for more. So they make me push for more. You know? And then I still got my trainer. And then I have other people that's in Team RG that's very close to me that, yo, Sin, this is how you go about this. But then there's the one thing in the world called Google. Search, research. I'm a research fanatic. I Google everything. For real. One day I just Googled how the hell the lights switch from red to green. I learned that there was pressure lines in the street, so when the car's sitting at the light, it signals the box that there's a car waiting for the light to change. I ain't know that. Hey, Like I said, I don't know everything, but that was just, one day I was just sitting at the light like, damn, how does this work? How do they know when the light is to change? And then when I looked it up, you see the little cuts in the road, or you might see like a thin line. That's the signal. That's the pressure. I think it's like a pressure plate or something like that. But it sends a signal to let the light switch. But silly things like that. It might sound silly now, but that was something I ain't know. I don't care. Listen, I got no shame in my game. I don't care. That was something I was fascinated. Like, damn, how the light know when to change on that side to go from green to red, and my side to go from red to green. Hey. So, never stop learning. Never stop learning. I don't claim to know everything. I always research stuff, and that's just me. Okay, what's going on, Seeing? Lewis, what up? Oh, okay, Hurricane used Fruity Loops. Y'all, I didn't get the Fruity Loops yet. I was looking at it. Right now, I just bought, for my producers up in here, I just bought me Universal Auto, the interface. I got it off of Amazon. So, for my MacBook, and I bought me a carrying case for the unit, so when I'm flying and I'm going out of state and I need to do music, I got my MacBook. I maxed my MacBook. My MacBook is maxed out. I maxed it all the way out. So I got it built from scratch from Apple and everything like that. I just went to Guitar Center the other day, but all of this is going to be on my music channel for the review and stuff like that. So that's over on Sinister House Music. I got some tracks. I got some music I did a long time ago up over there. So Ashley Martin said, you don't get scared driving in some states. You know what? When you get out here and you're new to trucking, I'm scared every state. Let me keep this real. I'm scared in every state. You know why? Because when you start getting comfortable out here in trucking, it's time to get out the truck. That's when you can end up in the ditch, and that's when you can end up dead. When you start getting too comfortable behind this wheel and you ain't worried no more, you start slacking. You start slacking. And you gotta drive your truck. You gotta drive your truck and everybody else's car when you out here driving. So I drive from a defensive driver standpoint, because I always, like I used to tell my student, when you coming down the interstate, you see the off ramp and there's an on ramp on the other side. When you go past the overpass, look to your right, see who's coming down. Because you get these type of drivers. You get the one that come down and meet you right at the same point and never speed up. You get the one that come down, get in front of you, and slow down. And they be right in the acceleration lane and don't never get on the interstate and press the gas, and they in the car. I'll be sick of them, like, yo, will you go already? Then you get the ones that come down to get on the interstate, ride with you, and ride on the shoulder, then gun it to get in front of you. You got those drivers. That's why I got my own dash cam in my windshield. Because you got to be prepared out here. How do you handle the mountain set? The first time I went down a mountain out here was, what's the mountain in Colorado? On 70. In the wintertime. I was with my trainer. It wasn't no snow, but bruh. I got a YouTube video on me handling that mountain that's up in Oregon on 84 that got the steep downgrade. But before you get to going down the hill, you know, you got to drop down your speed depending on what weight you hauling. So a lot of places will tell you, like, okay, if you this a certain amount of weight, you got to go between 30 to 35 or 25 to 30. So wait, let me catch up on all the comments. Yeah, cabbage. That's it. Yep. Yeah, dash cam is very important. You should get a dash cam in your car also, because think about how people drive nowadays. Someone to drive right. I sit in the truck, so I get to look in everybody that drive by me on my left. I look in their car because I want to see who's driving by me, what they doing. Because I always with the what if. All right, what if this car tire blows right here? Now, yeah, it's aggravating if it's 3-lane highway. You see a lot of truckers in the middle. I stay in the right lane because now, yeah, I got to deal with the off-ramp people in the on-ramp. But in the middle, you open up yourself to more of a danger because now you got dangers on your left, on your right, in front of you. But you also got to watch the dangers behind you. Because sometimes people be riding on the bumper of my trailer like I can't see them. So what I do is I don't hit the brake. What I do is I put the Jake brake on, let the truck slow down itself to force them from behind me. Because they be right in the middle of my trailer behind me. And the only reason I know they back there is because they lights. If it's at nighttime or the evening. So, yeah, Lewis said, I just did 70 today, snowing and all. Blank, wasn't fun. Seen the truck roll over, packages all over the place. Yeah, snow is no joke. And one thing my trainer taught me was don't run with the pack. Don't run with the pack. Don't be in that convoy with them. Open that distance. Because if let's say you behind 3 trucks, that first truck stall out, that second truck gonna stall out, and you gonna stall out. So, open up that following distance. Because when you watch these, and you know what? Here's another thing for those that study in their CDL. I don't think I said in the early stages of the YouTube, study, go on YouTube, come here on YouTube and look up truck accidents. Like the I-70 pileups, the I-80 snow crashes. Look at what you will notice. Everybody going fast. Don't study all the good stuff with trucking. Study the ugly side of it. Because it's going to make you aware like, yo, all right, you know what? I study. You ever watch the video and see what a jackknife look like? Or a rollover in a curve? Drivers going too fast around the curve and the truck just... And for all of my new drivers, if you're going around the curve, how you can tell you entering a possibility of a rollover, you'll start leaning because gravity will pull you. So, yo, Ernest, what's going on? Appreciate you, brother. I'm looking at the phone because I can see all the comments instead of me doing this with the screen. Why do four-wheelers like to cut truckers off? What is the safe speed to drive? Well, four-wheelers, a lot of four-wheelers don't really understand the brake system of a semi-truck. You know, it takes time for us to slow down, especially when we got weight on us. And they think we could just stop on a dime, and we can't. And some people, it's just ignorant. You know, they just, I don't want to, like, I'll be wanting the signal to get over in the lane, and I'm waiting for the car that's on my driver's side in the middle to speed up. What happens? Soon as that car speed up, the car behind him further back saw me with the blinker on for at least a good minute. What he do? He want to speed up. Oh, I don't want this trucker to be in front of me. I gotta get past him. All the time. All the time. And sometimes us truck drivers, we gotta force our way over. Because if we don't, people don't let us over. Man, yo, he could wait. So, okay, let me go back up in here. 7 years and I'm still not relaxed like that in my, yeah. I'm 7 years in the game. I'll still be nervous out here. Some roads is just 2-lane roads. You going, they coming. And it's a truck route. And you ain't got no shoulder. You go too far over, you got that little down cliff on it to be right in the ditch, but then you don't want to be too far over to the line, because then you might clip the mirror of the truck coming past you. And we coming at each other 65 miles per hour, 55 miles per hour still. Got respect for you, bro. Mr. Morse, much respect to you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Be sure to hit that thumbs up for me so this video can get out to everybody. Let's see what else. 6 years in, Hurricane Mill, shout out to you, 6 years in. Craig Beats, I hate when they put all the high beams. Bro, yo, Craig, you hit that one on the head. Especially if they coming from, like, let's just say I'm going east, they going west, bruh. Or the ones that's behind you with the high beams on, you in the right lane, they right in that next lane next to you. Could be the express lane or the middle lane, and they high beams is on. You know what I do? I turn my mirror out. I turn the mirror out, for real. And they'll ride with the high beams on, everything, fog lights on bright, till that mirror, till that hit the mirror and then shoot back to them. Yeah. Oh, all of a sudden the lights go down. Yup. Do you use LegalZoom? Yeah, I used LegalZoom when they did my LLC. And I use LegalZoom. I got a trademark I'm working on, so I already got LegalZoom working on that. So, yep. I use LegalZoom. I like their service. They real good. You know, you can do your like if you're looking to do your LLC, you can go and Google, study and learn how to do it yourself and not spend that money. You know, when I first started, I spent the money. Hey, you know, now you can learn and go do a lot of things yourself. Yeah. Let's see. I'm new here, Sin. Did you go to truck driving school or did you? Everything on your own through DMV. What's going on, John? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking me out. Much blessings to you, brother. When I got into trucking, I got my Class A back in New York City. I went to a little school up in the Bronx, but it wasn't accredited. So I had to double up the money to come out here. And I went to Roadmasters, which Roadmasters in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, that's my school. I went there for to get the hours. I didn't have to do the road test because I came in with my CDL license. I just had to go there to get the hours. So yeah, I went to school, and I was working at the airport, and I was only making $11 an hour doing fueling. And when I did the application for Roadmasters, my credit wasn't good, so they told me I needed to have $2,500. Bro, I was taking home $329 a week. Where I'm getting $2,500 from? You know, so my sister co-signed for me. You know, shout out to my sister Priscilla, because she's the reason I am where I'm at. I'm the baby brother, so that's the second oldest, and then I got another sister, and then my oldest brother. But Priscilla co-signed for me to go to Roadmasters. My Roadmasters was like $7,000, and you know, my sister's like, yo, don't mess my credit up. So I don't mess with that sister. You know, I know my sister hand game is real serious, so I don't play with my sisters. I don't mess with my sister. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So I love my sister though. My sister's the best. But when it comes to these, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. My sister been in the street with me fighting dudes like ping, 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 ping. So my sister bout it. Like, I'm good. I play the little brother role. I know my position as the little brother. I disrespected my sister when I was little. She gave me the beats. For real, I'm good. I respect my sister, for real. I'm good. Only took one time for her to give me the beats. I was good. Word. So, but yeah, I went to Roadmasters and did everything through. I did everything through Roadmasters. Shout out to Roadmasters in Columbus, Ohio. I learned a lot there. And you're still gonna learn a lot when you're on the road with your trainer. And when y'all, for all the new drivers that's out here trucking, when you get on the truck with these trainers, don't let them talk to you all kind of crazy. Because a lot of them try to talk to us like we they kids. I'm a grown adult like you are. But don't get into no altercation with them. You work too hard to get you DMV. Think about how much money DMV got back. How much money DMV get from us taking these CDL tests. You know? And then to come out here, you coming out here to better your life. You coming out here because you want more for your life. You want more for your family. So, yo, that wind is blowing. What's going on? This is that time of year. Oh, all right. SoCal said he back up in the building. My boy Don said, I'll go in their mouth. Yo, my first trainer, I wanted to go in his mouth like a dentist with that, yo, shut up. I'm like, yo, hold up. I'll kick you out your truck for real, but I'm thinking, you know, my sister co-signed for me to go to truck school. I got a $7,000 school loan. I'm like, yo, I go in this dude mouth. They gonna call the police. I'm gonna go home. Yo, it's gonna be all, yo, it's gonna be ugly. I'm like, you know what? Listen, this dude ain't training me the way I need to be trained. I need a new trainer. That's it. For real. Some people, it ain't worth losing everything over. Some people don't care. They don't got nothing to lose. So if they can get you out of character to lose everything, they will. Women too. For all my women drivers. Some of these women out here, oh, for all of my students that's on trucks with trainers, Don't talk about your personal business on the truck with your trainer. Wait till you get out the truck to talk about anything personal. It ain't none of their business. These people is here to train you. Some of y'all gonna get cool with your trainer. Like my trainer, me and him cool. Some of y'all gonna get the a-hole trainer. Hey, what you speak about from back home, you keep that to yourself. You get out the truck. When y'all stop, you get out the truck, you have those type of calls. That's it. Learn what you need to learn, how to operate the truck, what you need to do to learn how to scale your loads, all that other personal stuff, keep that to a minimum. Get what you got to get your time in, get your training, get you a notebook, write everything. My first student, the mayor, I haven't even spoke to the mayor in a minute. I know I see him on Facebook. I got to reach out to him. But I told him, write everything. Write everything. And I remember when I was doing YouTube and I was training the mayor, you know, I heard YouTubers like, his student gonna quit, and, you know, I wasn't a real trainer and all this, and he wanted to quit. And I'm like, bro, I'm not letting you quit. You ain't come this far to quit. You got a son and a wife to worry about. Don't worry about what everybody else got to say about you not going to pass. And what happened? I trained him, he passed. So, wait, let me get my cord. You know, so